I'm gonna give you dating tips for my introverted men out there. You stay tuned. Hello and welcome. I am so glad you're here, my introverted man. And listen, if you're an introvert, listen, I got you. You know why I got you? Because on a personal level, I always date introverted men. I just love them because I'm like loud and bold. I don't need two of me, one's enough. So if you're an introverted man, guess what? Us alpha females, we love men like you. So I'm gonna tell you how to not be so shy and just kind of put yourself out there. Now, if you're new here, my name is Arica Angelo, and I've been a dating and relationship expert for 12 years. I'm not some newcomer on the block. I've been at this for a long time, equipping you guys to get the girl of your dreams. So when it comes to being an introvert, I know that sometimes just getting the ball rolling and getting the conversation going isn't something that comes naturally to you. So what are some things that you can do? One, I would encourage you to do this. Start making dates that involve activities. So it's not a ton of talking that has to go on, but you're actually like moving your body and doing things. And do dating trips or dating dates, or I'm all over the place. Coordinate dates that involve activities that you enjoy doing. So if you like hiking, if you like, those places where you can climb the walls of rock climbing, find activities that you really enjoy doing. Also, this is another thing I want to encourage you with. Let's just get really practical here. If you are an introvert and you want to, you do want to start talking a little bit more, opening up, carrying the conversation, ask your friends, go to your friends. This will require some vulnerability on your part, but that's what we're growing into, guys. So come on, let's get on this. Talk to your friends and say this. Listen, when you and I are hanging out, what are the topics that you find most interesting that I share about? Like when I talk about this and I like come alive and I'm like, I get so excited about this. Tell me which topics that we talk about that I become very illustrated with, because that could be a clear indicator of what you need to be talking about on dates. It's finding the things that make you come alive naturally and bringing those into the conversation. So one, do some dates that involve activity. I don't know why I cannot talk today. Do the dates that require some activity so there's not a lot of one-on-one time of just talking. Take some pressure off yourself. Do things that get you going, get your body moving. And to ask your friends, like, listen, you know me, I'm a bit of an introvert. What are the topics that I share that I come alive with, I become very animated with? And you as a listener, you actually want to hear what I have to say. So guys, make sure that you start there. And the third thing is this. Well, before I share that, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and you turn on that notification bell. And listen, if you are an introverted man and you need support, make sure that you join my Attract and Seduce Academy. It has a built-in community. Some of you want to work with me one-on-one, but maybe you can't afford coaching. So this is a perfect place to where not only do you get my undivided attention in a community, but you get the answers that you have, the questions that you have answered. But the last thing is this. Listen, I always find that if something is uncomfortable for me, I just speak to it. This is also part of vulnerability and showing up as a powerful, vulnerable man, which is saying it like this. Listen, I just want to be upfront with you. I'm a bit of an introvert, so sometimes when it's one-on-one conversation, sometimes I can just sort of stay quiet. That doesn't mean, listen, say this, because sometimes I know as alpha females, we can misinterpret quietness as a lack of interest. So speak to it and say, listen, I'm a bit of an introvert, so if I'm not overly communicative in the conversation, doesn't mean that I'm not interested in you. It's just something that I really have to work hard at. So I just want you to keep that in mind. That lets her know where you're coming from so that she doesn't have to misinterpret the situation. Make sense? But listen, my introverted man, know this, that you, my dear, you have what it takes. And in this moment, right now, this very moment, that you, my dear, you are already loved. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you then. Take care.